Okay, good morning, guys. For me, it's a pleasure to work with you guys today. And in order to learn about troubleshooting process, and so you can in your future advise and explain to your customers to other people about specific steps, I'm gonna show you how to create an email. I already know that you know how to do it, but the objective of this video is to be able to explain step by step all the process. ¿Sí? Entonces, uno de los objetivos que quiero yo sé que ustedes ya saben hacer un correo electrónico, pero yo quiero que ustedes empiecen a familiarizarse con la forma de explicar un proceso. En ese caso puede ser resolución de un problema o de creación de alguna plataforma, alguna cuenta en inglés. Entonces, básicamente ustedes ya saben cómo hacerlo, solo es que yo quiero que ustedes se empiecen a familiarizar con las palabras, expresiones y que sigamos continuando con un glosario para aprender los procesos, ¿sí? Entonces, en este caso voy a enseñarles cómo crear un correo electrónico. So, the first step that you need to do is just need to go to the address bar. This is the address bar, and you need to write the website that we're gonna create our account. Okay, I'm gonna change it in English so you can see the specific words that we are gonna use in order to create websites. So we have here signing. Is that's in case if I have a new I already have an account. If I sign in, it means that I already have my account. But in this case, we don't have, so we are gonna create a new one. So there's the button create an account. That is in order to create and write every single information of this. In this case, I press the button create an account, and we will see the words. Okay. So we're gonna write our first name, last name. Remember, last name is nuestro apellido. First name, it could be our common name, and the last name is your name. Is this name that you get from your father? The username is basically the user that you're gonna create, and I want to tell you we're gonna create clase de inglés Totonicapan. Okay, that's the username. This symbol will say at, so it's clase de inglés Totonicapan at gmail.com. Okay, this some people say like point, because in English say if you say point is punto, but in English for technology terms we will say the word dot, D-O-T. So it's clase de inglés Totonicapan at gmail.com. Okay, so password is basically information that you need to create, that it's a safe information that you need to create that no one should know because it's your personal one. Password is contraseña, ABC123 star. You can press on this I button in order to be able to see the password that we are gonna establish. Okay, so we are logging here, we are creating our account. This is the first step, and then we press next. Okay, this one say that you need to use 8 characters. Character es cada elemento carácter or more for your password. Okay, so I'm gonna write inglés 1 2 3 stereo, inglés 1 2 3 star. Okay, inglés 1 2 3 star, and we are gonna check if it works. They say yes. Okay, so I'm gonna write a phone number in case if I forgot the email. So I'm gonna write it here just in order to create a phone number to backing up my account in case if I lost the information, I lost the password, I can receive a message on my cell phone in order to recover my account. Okay, I can write a recovery email address. I'm gonna write one. It's jmendez1 at intecap.edu.gt. Okay, your date of birth. I'm gonna just write any date of birth. This is not my actual date of birth, so don't worry. This is not a in gender. Okay, female, mujer, male, hombre. Rather not say, prefiero no decirlo. O custom es como decir qué tipo. If you have a custom gender, it could be a bisexual, pansexual, trans, etc., etc. So you can establish this if you have a customer that wants to be outside of the current patterns, like if this person preferred to be called is a guy but wants to be called as a woman, or vice versa. So now you can have the options here. In my case, I'm a male person, so I'm here, and I click on next. I'm gonna verify my cell phone. I will put not now. This is the privacy and terms. You need to read them if you want to. And there are more options here if you want to be more specific with what are the terms and conditions of using the email. In this case, for instance, here it's like it says about that Gmail will save your activity. So what do you want to do? To save my web and app activity in my Google account, or don't save? Okay, so you can choose if you want them to save it or not. This is ads personalization. This is advertisement, and publicidad. Ads is publicidad. So it says that if you want to be shown that Google show you personal apps, that because it saves your information, so they know what you are interested. Básicamente esto dice como ellos, si ustedes tienen ese botón presionado, ellos les van a guardar información de dónde se conectan ustedes. Entonces, si ustedes ponen acá el advertisement, la publicidad va a ser personalizada o no. Cualquier tipo de advertisement, de publicidad. YouTube History, esto es si ustedes quieren save my YouTube history, everything that you see on YouTube, or if you don't want to, you can put it on. This checkbox is if they will let you know if there's any modification on these specific settings, and if you don't want, you just don't click on it. I don't want anything, so I'm not gonna fill in the checkbox, and I want to put don't save my YouTube history in my Google account. And I don't mind if they send me personal data or personal advertisements, so I would just put I agree. I agree es yo consiento, yo estoy de acuerdo. Okay, so right now the Google is creating my account. We are gonna see the basic elements of a Google account. Right now it's loading is cargando, so it's loading Gmail. And at this moment, well, everything is just empty. I have an empty email, and I received this information. So here we can have our welcome email from Google, telling us that all the services that we have. For instance, we have this one will help you to tell Google what are your interests, and so it will help you to receive newsletters from specific information that you probably will be interested. More from Google. The other apps that comes from Google, for instance, Classroom, the one that I use for class, YouTube, Gmail, Forms, Google Photos, Hangouts, etc., etc. So it will be for Android, for your cell phone, or for iOS, for an iPhone. And control your account. This is for privacy. This is for security purposes. For instance, you can find your phone if you open your account on your cell phone and you lost it. You can find using Google. And also, if you need any help, well, you have the help center. This one is the most important emails, the star emails. Snooze, those are emails that you want to hide or you don't want to have any information. Sent, Enviados there are the email that you already sent. Draft, this is the email that you were working on it, but you didn't send it yet. Son borradores, ¿sí? Son correos que vas a mandar, pero solo los creaste, pero no los has mandado todavía. If you press the more button, we have more options. You can scroll down. You have the important messages, chat. Remember that you have a chat. Schedule, if you are scheduling to send specific emails, ustedes pueden configurar para poder mandar correos en tiempos específicos. All mail, todos los correos, tanto spam como send, delivered, all the messages. Spam son aquellos correos no deseados. Bin o recycle bin es todos los correos basura. Bin se le llama al icono, al basurero, por ejemplo, es un trash bin, es un basurero de basura, por decirlo de una manera. Pero un bin, ustedes pueden hacer, en vez de decir un trash can, pueden decir un bin, que es lo mismo. Categories, pues, if you want to add a category for a specific email, and etc. Here we have another option on Google. Now you have a meeting option. This is like it's like a type of Zoom that you can use to have video conference. Really easy to do it, really easy to use, and it's really good, really flexible. And they opened this option due to coronavirus, so you can create classes here. And yes, these are the options that you can create in Gmail. Okay, so these are the options. You have the chat, and if you go to the buttons, you can see the other options that Gmail will give you. For instance, the one that we use a lot is YouTube, Play Store to buy apps, Gmail, Drive to share documents, especially big documents, Meet to create video conference, Google Photos so you can back up your photos, Maps, Duo is also for calls, but it's better the Meet option. Hangouts is also for like chat, like kind of like WhatsApp. And then you have Classroom that will help you to create platforms, educational platforms. For us as teachers, we can use a Classroom platform. You have Docs to open Word documents, or kind of like Word documents. Sheets for similar to Excel, and Slides similar to PowerPoint. Okay, so this is the basic elements of a Gmail account, and thank you for watching.